SHOT Show 2017, we've encountered Dave of Angel Armor. We're at Media Day or Industry Days or Range Day. Dave, how you doing, brother?
Very good. Nice to meet you guys.
Good, good. We're just going to pan in real quickly. The lovely Emily is the one who actually brought us up to speed on these door panels. But I just want to take note of that. That's actually what magnetized me to you.
Yeah, so what we have here is a complete vehicle door solution to give law enforcement the protection that they need. We're all aware of the threats that they've been undergoing within our society, and we wanted to do something to address that. So we've come out with these ballistic door panels, which is a quick, concealable, drop-in solution. Basically, when you take off the weather stripping off the top of the door, this panel slides down inside it. The weather stripping goes back on, and they have handgun round protection in less than 10 minutes.
And it affixed by way of the weather stripping?
Yeah, this on the top
folds
gets
over.
crimped. Yeah, and that's
beautiful.
it.
Beautiful.
So we've shot this. It's level 3A rated. So we've shot it with 44 mag and 9mm. But this particular door was also shot by 5.7 by 28. The blue tip.
Right.
357 SIG. 12
357 SIG.
Yep.
Now was that ball or was that hollow?
It's ball.
It's ball. Okay.
Yep. 12 gauge slug. Right in the middle. Stopped it.
Got it.
And then what we did coming out this year for 2017 is we needed to address the top part of the door. So we have this quick toolless installation product called the Enlight transparent window armor. And so this bracket literally just sits on top of this panel of the door and has two cams in the back that flip over. The transparent armor slides in. When the cams turn, it wedges it up along the top here.
So this is literally a drop and lock in system.
Correct.
You can use that. You can use that line, by the way, Dave. A drop and lock system. Yeah. Wow. Okay.
And it allows full vehicle window functionality, so the window still goes up and down.
Kind of like the old wing windows that you would see on an old 60s era car almost. Yeah. Well, a big version. Now, when you tested this, did you? I'm just asking a question here because I'm thinking out. I'm rolling here a little bit. But did you lose? Did you have any deformation of the locking piece? Because this looks like it goes down only what, maybe a half of an inch?
Yeah, zero. And let me tell you about this piece.
Deformation on the interior, though?
None.
Okay.
And let me tell you about this. We shot this in front of a live audience for the Discovery Channel. They came out and did an interview on us. And so what we did first was we shoot to spec. So you shoot the 44 mag. 1, 2, 3. We shot 9mm. 1, 2, 3. We shot 5.7 by 28. The 357 SIGs knocked out. And then the sheriff strolled up with his Desert Eagle 50 cal and put 3 rounds in it. 1, 2, 3. Stopped them all.
So that's what is it? 50 Action Express? Yeah. 58. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. And it retained that. I'm going to lean forward. I'm going to come around here just to. Okay. Yeah. You've got. I call it deformation. Basically, it's a bubbling effect where the 50 Action Express impacted. You've got no deformation on the smaller calibers. Frankly, deformation on this. This is that 50 Action Express as well? No.
No, that's the 44 mag.
That's the 44 mag. Okay, very good. And you didn't. This panel did not loosen up on you.
That didn't budge at all.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Even when we had one shot real low down to it, we didn't notice any compromise at all.
Yeah, you'd think that there'd be something on the frame, but yeah, that frame was all together there. Okay, very good. Okay, Dave. MSRP on the window panel.
$13.49 MSRP.
For one or for a set?
For the whole set here.
Yep. Not a set. Both one or
correct.
one.
One side.
MSRP on the panel.
MSRP $13.50.
And of course, variable depending on size of agency or organization or what have you.
Yeah, and I can say for a SHOT Show special, direct to agency, to law enforcement, we'll do this for just over $2,000 for a side.
One side.
Yeah, so you'll get that, and then you'll get this transparent protection as well.
And you know, your partner can just hold the coffee, right? Use the coffee cup for protection.
That's right.
Okay, very good. 17 at the Angel Armor booth with Dave. Dave, we're obviously we've got a lot of background noise, and I think we should probably comment that the impacts over here are not as a result of any misdirected fire.
This is true.
This was merely a test that you had run, correct?
And if it was, we would have stopped it, so we're fine there.
There you go. That would be the place you'd want to go. Right?
Yeah, we're
That's
good.
the go-to spot.
Yeah.
Now, what else do you have in you for Angel Armor?
So we have these concealable rifle plates. We believe in designing armor for relevance and for mobility. So we came out with these last year, but we upped the story. We elevated the threat protection level with this. So this plate by itself is 44 mag.
Matt?
It's level 3A.
By itself.
By itself.
This is
With a list of special threats.
very, and with a list of special threats.
That's right.
So 3A, and this is, I'm trying to,
It's an
Give an
ultra high molecular weight poly.
well, I'm trying to give an example of the weight of this. This is incredibly lightweight. This is like holding a you know,
paper plate.
well, yeah, well, a heavy paper plate, but it's like holding a, you know, like a note.
Yeah, like a clipboard.
Clipboard. Thank you. Why couldn't I think of that? It's
there
been
you
a
go.
long day, Dave. But yeah, it's about the weight of a clipboard. Speaking of that, we'll talk about that in just a little bit. So, so that's the weight of this, and this is level 3A level.
That's 3A. It's also rated Spike level 1.
Okay,
So,
so
Spike rated by NIJ.
in other words, nice pick, will not penetrate this.
Right, and so there's 3 different classifications of Spike rating. This one is Spike rating number 1.
Number 1, the highest level.
Not the highest.
I'm
We'll
sorry.
get there.
Okay, yeah, because I'm not really familiar with the whole spike thing. You know.
Yeah, mostly the corrections officers.
Right,
Maybe SROs would be interested in.
Right. Yeah.
Okay, so this secondary plate is Truth 47.
Truth 47.
Yeah, so the complete suite, the product is called the Truth Series or the Truth Snap Series. So new for this year, we've rebranded this and put the little S after each one of them. So this is the Truth 44S for Spike or for Special or whatever you want the S to stand for.
Okay. Yeah.
Stuart.
There you go.
Stuart, right?
Hey, Stuart. Hey, name it after me. It wouldn't be the first time that somebody didn't name something bad after me. Actually, this is good. So I'm in conjecture there.
Good.
Yeah.
So this is a Truth 47S.
Stuart special.
Stuart Special, which means it's going to stop the AK-47 and Spike rating number 2. So that's a higher energy level according to NIJ standards.
So the spike, and again, pardon my ignorance, but the spike level rating is based upon the tool is the tool. So it's based upon the amount of energy generated behind the tool.
Yeah, and they measure that in joules, and they get all fancy with it. But
Probably have a special $10 million machine that does it uniformly every time. Yeah. My uncle Guido would have made one, for $10, but
Yeah, right.
we digress.
So now we put them together, and these rare earth magnets on each of the corners lock them together.
So they're combined magnetically. Beautiful.
Yeah, exactly. And now you're achieving a 308 or level 3 status.
308
so the
ball.
union of these is what we call the Truth 308S.
Okay, and 308 ball, correct?
308 ball. So that's a level 3 plate.
Right.
And it allows you to have versatility, armor up, armor down, because mobility is so important in today's world.
But not everybody's going to need that, but if you have that as an available option to you, it gives you that flexibility.
Exactly.
I'm trying to wrap my head around a little bit of this right now, so I apologize. The weight on this, again, is...
Yeah, our largest size, the 10 by 12 full cut, which is just a giant rectangle.
Right. What is the weight on this, if you know? Do you know the weight on this, Dave? Combined?
I know that our biggest one is 3.6 pounds.
Okay.
So this one, an 8 by 10 shooter's cut, is just north of 2 pounds.
I was going to say, this is no more than...
Yeah.
I was going to estimate maybe 1.5, 1 to 2 pounds is what I would have estimated, just roughly off the top of my head. So, wow, phenomenal.
Multi-round hit protection. We have examples of it being shot. Here's the 308.
Handgun, 44 mag.
Single shot.
You got the 5.7 rating on there.
There's a 5.56 FMJ.
Nope, they're not snapping. They got to be on something by your snap them together.
And then the AK-47.
They also got spike protection. Spike level 1 on this bottom plate, spike level 2 on spike.
So again, that S, new for this year, is achieving a higher threat level for the union of these, level 3, and the addition of spike rating for each one of the sets. Because when you put those two together, now you're achieving the highest spike level rating that NIJ can test to, which is spike level 3.
Okay. And this is available, this is not just demo, this is available in a rectangular plate as well, correct?
Yep, yes sir. Rectangle shooters cut all the way up to 10 by 12.
Your MSRP on this set?
MSRP on these, 440.
This is an approximation, of course.
Approximately 440 depending on the size.
Right.
We've had a lot of inquiries for the 10 by 12, so that's the number that's sticking in my head.
Sure. Okay, very good. Well, Dave, it's an absolute pleasure.
Thank you, likewise.
Good luck with this. Good fortune with it, man. I think it's going to
Appreciate
do well.
it. We got to save these guys.
Well, yeah, and presenting a good product should net its own reward. You know what I mean?
You betcha.
Karma way and a whole bunch of other ways.
Yeah. Great. Thank you very much.
Travel safe. And so I'll touch base with you.
Yeah. Can I get your card?
I don't have one. Do you want to write my number?